auspicious occasion at BRBNMPL Township, SALBONI. I welcome Deputy Governor, Reserve Bank of India and Chairman, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Limited, Sri T. Ravi Shankar Sir, inaugurator of Central Vista project. Also welcome Managing Director, BRBNMPL, Sri Manas Ranjan Mahanti Sir, Director, BRBNMPL, Sri Shanut Hajra Sir, Senior General Manager, BRBNMPL, SALBONI, Sri Shiv Kumar Pavani Sir.
I welcome Srimati Jyoti Tavarna, T. Ravi Shankar Madam, Sarita Mahanti Madam, Radha Padi Madam, and also welcome all other distinguished guests, BRBNMPL, CISF, Kendriya Vidyalaya, State Bank of India, and other contractor employees, family members, senior citizens, ladies and gentlemen, and dear children.
I would like to invite dignitaries present on the dais to ignite the auspicious lamp as the symbolic beginning of our function.
मेरे सम्मति रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। सबसे पहले जो पूजा तेरी करता है गणपति, तू अमंगल को हर लेता है। सबसे पहले जो पूजा तेरी करता है गणपति, तू अमंगल को हर लेता है। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। ओ दर्श तेरा पापों से मुक्ति मिले, मुझे जीवन में तेरी ही भक्ति मिले। ओ दर्श तेरा पापों से मुक्ति मिले, मुझे जीवन में तेरी ही भक्ति मिले। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। भोग मोदक का जो तुझको लग जाता है, तू प्रसन्न हो के मंगल ही बरसाता है। भोग मोदक का जो तुझको लग जाता है, तू प्रसन्न हो के मंगल ही बरसाता है। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति। रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता मेरे गणपति, तेरी कृपा से मुझको मिले सम्मति।
Humbly request Managing Director BRBNMPL Sri Manush Ranjan Mahanti sir to honor us with a few of his valuable words on this occasion.
Hello. Namaskar. The beautiful invocation of Lord Ganesh was very touching. May I invoke Lord Jagannath and Mother Goddess Kali to bless us all on this beautiful morning and ever after. Respected Chairman Sri Ravi Shankar ji, we first, because we have the first right here as you Chairman, so we will call you Chairman instead of a Deputy Governor. Madam Jyoti, and you are the first spouse of any Deputy Governor to come here, so we are grateful. Sri Sanath Hazra ji, Director in the Board of BRBNMPL. We have very distinguished grace from GND, Mr. Alexander Silander. He is the MD of Asia Hub. We welcome you. Mr. Gopi Ratrajan, MD GND India. It would not be out of place to mention that Gopi started his career as an officer in this company in SALBONI. So he has been always a sort of part of us. Other senior officers of GND, Mr. Siddharth Misra, the GM of RBI, Executive Assistant to Deputy Governor, Sri Pavani, Senior GM, Mrs. Pavani, Senior Officers, employees of BRBNMPL, representatives of various unions and associations. From Officer Association, we have Mr. Saikat Datta, Somen Payat, Muhammad Ahmad. From Union, we are happy that they always cooperate us in all the activities. Rejul Karim, Anil Kumar, Abhishek Saxena, Office Bearers of SC/ST Association, Benaya Muthaya, Mina, Neeraj Kanphade, elders, children, ladies and gentlemen, for domestic peace, Mr. Sarita Man. It's my great honor and of course privilege to welcome Madam Jyoti and Sri T. Ravi Shankar ji. It may not be out of place, as I have mentioned before, in this 27 years of history of BRBNMPL. The first time, I think the chairman is coming after a long gap of 15 years, and the first time is accompanied by the spouse. Let me inform, with the permission of both of them, what the chairman mentioned in a recent interview to RBI's in-house magazine. This is an honor given to the governors and the deputy governors when they take over. They are interviewed to put their perspective. So he said, the best way to function is to be yourself. Yeah. Perks, ranks, etc. do not define a person. And he said, I am an informal person. You have to make people around you comfortable. If you are genuine, it's very easy to interact. Unquote. In the same interview, Madam Jyoti highlighted a few of her hobbies, of which one is love meeting new people. She believes that spouses of officers should attend various programs so that there is more interaction between them and people to get to know each other better. I can tell from day one, you would have believed that we are not new people, we are old and part of your people. So both of you have graced the occasion. This is truly living what you believe in and what you have spoken. So on behalf of the entire BRBNMPL family, we extend an invitation to you to join the larger family, not only as the chairman and madam, but for all times to come. This place is very informal, unlike the other campus we have there. They love to greet guests, they also love to greet guests, but in a little formal way, as if they are our own. We feel proud that SALBONI has gifted the world of currency printing a unique gift of demolishing the monopoly of a single supplier. Not the supplier is happy, but the monopoly has been demolished when we established Komori Basin here. For the first time in the world, this was tried, and with 10 years of efforts of our people, it was successful. 1996 to 2006. I thought somebody will applaud. In addition to printing currency in the most efficient and cost-efficient manner, we love our Ilsafis, Rohuma Charjul, Ravindra Sangeet, Mahakali, and the various festivities of 18 states of India. So our employees hail from 18 states of the country. We are a people who love the small pleasures of life. And what more a gift we could have expected from the chairman and the board to give a gift one would have expected from them in sanctioning and conceptualizing in a way this project of developing this 7-acre concrete township, central plaza into a beautiful place in future, next year. This place, as some of you would be knowing, is a relic of colonial power, the runway and the hangar, which represents the relic of Second World War. So this is an opportunity to transform this place into a place where various dimensions of life, fun, joy, and spirituality coexist to provide us as a community space where people from across India of various age groups can create for themselves small pleasures of life. We are truly and absolutely grateful to you, the chairman, for this gift. This space, when fully developed, will represent the 3 dimensions which 3 of the greatest sons of India represented. Swami Vivekananda, Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore, Thakur Ramakrishna Paramhans. Vivekananda's dynamism, the combination of Western dynamism and Indian spiritualism was basically, he defined as human excellence. The manifestation of universal humanism which Tagore stood for, and the soaring, uplifting spiritualism of Ramakrishna. This space is really reflective of these 3 dimensions of life. The Central Vista will have elements representing each of these elements. The spatial distribution of leisure, art, and spiritualism will overlap and sustain in a symbiotic relationship to enhance well-being and happiness of the residents of the township and those who visit this place. May I mention that in your first board meeting, the strategic vision of the company was approved for the next 5 years, in which for the first time the core values of the company was defined. Out of the 5 core values, one of the most important core value is well-being and happiness, which has been defined in these words. It means to foster a diverse, joyful, and inclusive ecosystem on and off the workplace. The development of the Central Vista is a step in fulfilling this particular value of the company. It will be, I would take the pleasure of specifically thanking Sanath Hazraji, who is present on this occasion. He has given, along with Dr. Kulkarni, priceless guidance in conceptualizing the project and also giving their own inputs. On this occasion, I also I'm happy that Mr. Alexander Silander, MD, JND, Asia Hub and Gopi are present. We welcome you on behalf of everyone and your team to this occasion. And many of you knowing that for the first time in the world, we are having a particular machine being inaugurated today after this function. I also thank the various citizens, the unions, the associations for being part of the program, especially the ladies and children. The senior GM and his team has really worked hard to finalize the drawing of the project, and it has been a process of learning, relearning through heated debates, exchange of ideas. In fact, in conceptualizing this design, we have consulted the wider community at various stages. I have lived here for 4 years, from 2006 till 2009 end, with my small kids. I know for sure how difficult it is for those who stay here. Not a mall to visit, not a theater to go, the small things we take for granted in cities. Central Vista, in a small way, is a step to fill up the gap in a small but significant way. May I recollect Tagore finally to sum up the spirit behind this project? Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time, like dew on the tip of the lip. Pray our lives lightly dance on the edges of this place. To the world of future belongs to those who are creative and imaginative. And we, on the 75 years of India's independence, from every small place, including SALBONI, will craft that future for India, a joyful, a wholesome India which believes in dynamism and believes in spiritualism. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I shall request our chief guest, Deputy Governor, Reserve Bank of India and Chairman, Varadiya Reserve Bank Note Mudra Limited, Sri T. Ravi Shankar sir, unveil the foundation stone of Central Vista project.
I request Sri Manas Ranjan Mahanti sir, Managing Director, BRBNMPL, Sri Shanut Hazra sir, Director, BRBNMPL, Sri Shiv Kumar Pawani sir, Senior General Manager, BRBNMPL, Srimati Jyoti Tavarna, T. Ravi Shankar Madam, Sharita Mahanti Madam, and Radha Pawani Madam to kindly proceed towards the foundation stone and
एकदा ब्रह्मणो भारतमान आगिष्टो धाति नमो देवता पर ब्रह्मणे नमो नमः धन्यवात्महो पूर्णं धाति मत विवसानिति जमाना आगिष्टो धाति जमाना आगिष्टो धाति नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्तुते नमः पृथिव्यो देभ्यः नमो वाचे नमः वाचस्पते नमः विष्णवे वहदे करोमि विद्याबलं दैवबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपदे जय क्रन्दकस्मरामि सर्वे रुंधस्पन्नमे प्रवोदपरक्षु धनप्रदाय हयस्वन्नमे हरिषमापराः येनस्तवत्नापदेपं इन्द्राज्ञभ्यामादामहेतान् अथवा रुद्रादित्यावप्रच्छुन्दरः हरामहे योगो जिद्ध ऐदस्वत्यः यमन्नं विज्ञभयवैजो स्वस्सुकर्मोर्वमेदन्त्वा धन्यवात्मदो पूर्णं ददाति मधविवसानीति यजमान आगिष्टिनो हरति नमो देवता परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः देवतास्तु नमस्कारं कुर्यातु नमस्करोमि नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि शुचिः आज्ञे देवता श्लोकस्याङ्गत्वादो हर्यवात्मदो पूर्णं ददाति मधविवसानीति यजमान आगिष्टिनो हरति आगिष्येवेन्द्रिय मनोवाञ्छावदस्तु शरीर आरोग्यदस्तु देवता श्लोकस्याङ्गत्वादो नमो देवता परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः शुचिः देवता श्लोकस्याङ्गत्वादो
Everybody here, all the dignitaries and friends and families and people, union, everyone here. It's a beautiful day and a great occasion. I cannot add too much to what has been already said by Mr. Mohanty, but I think it's a great vision for a leader, to think about this place. It's a concrete runway and turn into a beautiful vista, which is being depicted on the boards outside. Just think of it, that how someone thinks about the future and turns something very raw and very uninviting to a very beautiful place and inspirational place, and just adding to what Swami Vivekananda and Rabindranath and Ramakrishna philosophy that Mr. Mohanty has added. I think this will turn out to be a very nice place for people who are here in Salboni, and they will enjoy it for years to come. And also for the little children to grow up in this environment, I think it's very valuable for this day and age. So I wish you all best of luck, and thank you for inviting me to this special occasion. This is really an honor to be here and to part of the whole program. And I wish you best of luck and have a great day. And thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I would humbly request our DG, RPI and Chairman BRBNMPL, Sri T. Ravi Shankar sir, to honor us with a few of his valuable words on this occasion.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Mohanty, Mr. Hazira, Mr. and Mrs. Pavani, everyone gathered here, ladies and gentlemen. Just before I came up, Mr. Mohanty was telling me that when they cleaned up this place, apparently it had a lot of debris, lying for years, including the place right there in the middle where that their structure is, which is now a temple. When they cleaned it up, apparently hundreds of snakes started falling from the rooftops or from the ceiling down on people who were trying to clean, and everyone ran out. So I could imagine, I could visualize what would have been this place at that point in time. And I'm seeing it what it is now. What the snakes lost, BRBNMPL gained. Hopefully the snakes found some other place just as good. So, I'm sure they did. But the place looks lovely. Last night when I came, I reached late in the night. I couldn't quite see the place. Now I'm seeing it. Kind of reminds me of my school days when every summer vacation, my mother would drag us, all children, to the village for about a month. It used to be a great time. And you used to get completely lost in those orchards, in those fields, trying to run bullock carts and so on. I am reminded of that. We live in cities. We grow trees inside, plants inside our houses because there aren't enough to see outside. We see so many of them, and I understand some. If we even have mahogany trees, we obviously have teak, trees here. So veritable jungle with all, with a complete diversity of plant. And Mr. Mohanty tells me fauna as well. So a wonderful place to stay, a wonderful place to live, a wonderful place to work. I wish I had worked all my life in a place, which has these kinds of facilities. We all have our pastimes, we all have our hobbies, and for most people the hobbies are typically inward looking. I mean, it focuses on yourself, or at the most maybe very close ones. Mr. Mohanty has hobbies as well, but his hobbies are social. His hobbies would be, should I open a school here? Should I plant a few 100,000 trees somewhere else? Or should I support some NGO initiative somewhere? Should I start some cultural initiative somewhere? That is how he keeps himself busy, and that is what he actually enjoys outside his work. Mr. Hazra did talk about the vision he has, of what BRBNMPL should be, what it could be, and with a little bit of effort, what we can make it to be. He has worked here before. This is the place. I still remember those days when I wanted him to join some other place where I was working, but he sort of, he preferred this. At that point in time, I didn't quite understand what is a central banker doing, going and working in a plant. But now I understand. I understand because there are very few people in this country who have a concept, who have an understanding of currency management at all stages. The stage of production, procurement, production, to distribution, to making policy about currency, to thinking about currency, to thinking about the alternatives, thinking about a world where currency would exist among those alternatives. I do not think there is anyone better who would be able to do that than your managing director that you have. And when I joined the board about a year and a half back, I met people like Dr. Kulkarni, Mr. Hazra, and others, Mr. Malegaon. I saw the commitment that each and every one of them has. I saw the involvement that each and every one of them has. Obviously I don't have the skills, I don't have that much of understanding, but I can easily appreciate the kind of understanding they have of the technology involved, of the entire ecosystem. That it was a very comforting thought that this organization is being run by people who are committed, by people who know what they are doing, and by people with whom you can you can give that responsibility to, and rest happily and sort of watch it grow. This ecosystem is growing. I won't get into the technical aspects of where our future is leading us. At this point in time, I think all of us are engaged, all of you in the plants here, Mysore, all of you are engaged in an activity that is of great importance to the nation. As I was telling last night, that currency is as much a national symbol as a flag is. So, what you're doing is actually a national enterprise. continue doing that well. And with initiatives like this, you will have a life which is complete in all respects. It's not just work, it's culture, it's pastime. It's these children growing up in an environment where they can appreciate all aspects of life, culture, sports, work, everything. I think we are building an ecosystem here, an ecosystem of culture, ecosystem of civilization, ecosystem where a wholesome, complete life can be found for these children who are playing there, and hopefully, as much of an enjoyable life for everyone else. I think someone was telling me we don't have a full-fledged hospital. We should have that. We can think what arrangements can be put in place there. But looking at the kind of nature you have, the kind of lifestyle you have, you probably don't need a good hospital here. I hope you never need one here. So thank you. Enjoy this place. If I'm fortunate enough, I'll probably come here after after some more time and then see how this place has grown. I'm sure it would have, and I hope to enjoy myself. Then meanwhile, enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, it is the time for felicitation to dignitaries. I request President of Officers Association, Sri Shoika Dotto, to hand over a shawl as a token of remembrance to Sri T. Ravishankar sir, Deputy Governor of RBI and Chairman of BRBNMPL. I request Vice President of Officers Association, Sri Shomen Pai, to give away shawl as a token of remembrance to Sri Manash Ranjan Mahanti, Managing Director of BRBNMPL. And I request Sri Amik Ahmed, Vice President, Officers Association, to give a shawl as a token of reference to Sri Shonab Khadr sir, Director, BRBNMPL. Thanks, sir. Now, I request representative of BRBNMPL Employees Union. I request Mohammad Rizaul Karim, General Secretary, Mr. Anil Kumar, Working President, Mr. Abhishek Saxena, Vice President of BRBNMPL Employees Union, to come up on the dais. Firstly, they will honor our respected DG T. Ravishankar sir with flower bouquet and shawl. Now I request representatives to welcome our Managing Director by flower bouquet and a shawl. And again, I'll request Union representatives to give a flower bouquet and shawl. as a token of remembrance. Now, Shaunak Hazra, respected Director, BRBNMPL, Salboni. Now, welcome on behalf of Employees Union, Madam Srimati Jyoti Tavarna. Now, Madam Sharita Mahanti. BRBNMPL Employees Union, they welcoming Madam Sharita Mahanti by a flower bouquet and a shawl. As a token of remembrance. Thank you. Next, I will request BRBNM SC/ST Employees Welfare Association to come up on the dais for this program. They now honor our chief guest, T. Ravishankar sir, with flower bouquet and shawl. Niraj M. Kanfare, President of BRBNM SC/ST Employees Welfare Association. Next, M. Benaya, Vice President. He will honor our Managing Director, Manav Ranjan Mahanti, with flower bouquet and shawl. And Master Meena, General Secretary of BRBNM SC/ST Employees Welfare Association. He will honor Shaunak Hazra sir, Director, BRBNMPL, by a flower bouquet and a shawl for the token of remembrance. Thanks, sir.
Time for Thanksgiving. I would humbly request our SGM, BRBNMPL Salboni, Sri Shiv Kumar Pavani sir, for vote of thanks.
सभी को नमस्कार. So the dream of Central Vista project, now it is initiated with the hands of the people, those who approved with a great appeal for the township residents of the BRBNMPL Salboni. So the Central Vista is one of its kind unique project, conceptualized, approved by the board and launched within a short time. This assortment of landmark structures and architectural marvels in places of worship, along with the proposed landscaping, shall be a project of pride for the township residents, which all of us shall cherish in days to come. The BRBNMPL board is always kind in considering the welfare of employees and their families unconditionally. We all should promise that we maintain whatever infrastructures, whatever facilities being extended to all of us in a spick and span condition, so that for years all the generations will enjoy. I also, as a head of this SALBONI unit, promise to chairman and other board of directors that me and my team deliver all the entrusted responsibilities unconditionally, sir. It is indeed a matter of honor and pride for all of us in BRBNMPL SALBONI to have the Honorable Deputy Governor of the Bank of India and Chairman BRBNMPL Shri T. Ravishankar sir, as well as Srimati Jyoti Ravishankar madam amongst us, in laying the foundation stone to the central meeting point of the township, the Central Vista project. I, on behalf of the BRBN family, convey our thanks and gratitude for gracing this occasion and also approving the project without much hesitation. Thank you, sir. I also take this opportunity to express my thanks to Sri Manas Ranjan Murthy sir, Managing Director of BRBNMPL. Our Managing Director sir has been a constant guide, philosopher and leader in all our projects. His constant presence and advice has gone a long way in making many Herculean tasks a cakewalk. Who is very instrumental in conceptualizing the Central Vista project and convincing BRBNMPL board members this project is very much essential for the SALBONI township, which is located a bit far from any developed town or city. I thank you for your presence along with Madam Sarita Madam. So I thank Sri Hajra, Director of the Board BRBNMPL, in gracing this august function. His visit to the press as a leading luminary in the printing world shows the way to the team of technocrats that we have. We thank you, sir. So, sir has also given his valuable suggestions during conceptualization of this project. So, we thank you for that also. I thank the Commandant CSF, BRBNMPL SALBONI, and the team, the principal, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, RVM, the postmaster, because all are part of this township. I thank Employees Union, Sri Karim and his team for doing honor and felicitating the dignitaries. And I also thank Officer Association, Team Saikadatta team for felicitating the dignitaries. And I also thank SCST employees, Vinay and his team for felicitating the dignitaries. The other staff recreation club and all the members, those who are present today, I also thank them. Also, lady employees who rendered the Ganesh Vandana, I also thank them. I take this opportunity to personally convey my thanks to GND team, those who are all present here on this occasion. My thanks to all senior DGMs, AGMs and all officers and staff for attending this function. I thank all the township residents for attending this function and making it a grand success. Last but not the least, in order to make this function a success, I think the mostly the civil department and utility maintenance department and all the contractors who support us They did a great job within a short time, and I all thank them. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. So for nice program, again, I express my thanks to all present on the dais and present in the place of audience. Now we'll proceed for plantation side.